Morning, guys. I'm Lee. I'm based in the UK. It is Saturday, the 13th of December, 2025. It's 4:51 a.m. UK British time, and I day trade in digital or cryptocurrencies when the market or the candlesticks are green and they're trending upwards in an uptrend. My pre-session checks are complete, and right now the market seems neutral, meaning neither reds nor greens are in favor. So when I say reds or greens, I mean candlesticks, guys. The market seems slow, but then it is the weekend. This means that there aren't any sort of normal financial markets, such as banks and financial institutes, influencing crypto much. This means for me, trades may take longer to execute, but Bitcoin right now is trending sideways into a tight tube, meaning neither buyers nor sellers of Bitcoin are in favor. Let me just show you what that looks like on the screen there. I've got it split. Let's Bitcoin on the left. So as you can see, it's being squeezed, and my watch list is on the left. So Bitcoin's on the right, my list is on the, or my coins are on the left. I never trade on Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, or any of those larger coins. I'm not interested, but I do use Bitcoin as a marker, just telling me generally which direction the crypto market is moving. We are aiming for anything between 1 to 5% on a trade investment of £5,000 per trade. I aim for 1.2% per trade, so zero point 0.2 just to cover costs and fees on the exchange, and a 1% profit per trade. Then we move on to the next one. So the objective here, guys, is 1% profit or £50 profit per trade on that £5,000 investment. And we are aiming for up to 5 of these 1% trades, or £250 this morning, or over the next 24 hours. So all pre-session checks are done, and we don't have to go through that. I have identified 16 coins to keep an eye on from those sort of pre-session checks. We'll be sort of tracking those through this session. So as you can see down the right hand side, let me just get rid of some of that. You'll see a list of coins. Okay, so that's Bitcoin on the right. I've just shown you there's not much happening there. It doesn't bother us because I don't bother with Bitcoin. We've got 16 coins that are flagged on the right hand side in my watch list there. Guys, you won't be seeing me using lines across the charts and sort of predicting trends or moves. I won't be talking all of the trading jargon most of you may or may not be used to. And just to confirm, guys, I'm not a professional trader. I never wanted to be one, and I definitely don't need to be one to be successful. This channel or platform is new. This is my first week trading on social media. So just bear with me, guys, whilst I navigate my way through this social media jungle. Just buckle up and enjoy. Okay, guys, it is now 6:30 UK British time. I haven't seen any opportunities, so I'll run through another pre-session check. Just to explain, guys, you will see candlesticks running from left to right on my screen. Each candlestick represents 30 minutes. So every 30 minutes, a new candlestick appears, and that's going to be one on the hour, and then the next one at half past the hour. With that in mind, I do my pre-session checks on the hour when the new candlestick appears, and those checks take me approximately 10 minutes. So I've done those again just now, and I'm just going to go through a potential trade. Guys, some of you might be asking yourselves what the pre-session checks are all about. Without going into too much detail of the strategy, my pre-session checks and my strategy uses various indicators across multiple charts, which allows me to identify various metrics. I've said through this launch that I won't be using any of that, that trading jargon that some of you may be familiar with, but this is going to be my only exception. I do what I call coin checks, and I have 4 of them to do. The first one I do will look for trend analysis. So the trend is which direction are the candlesticks moving in, up, down, or sideways. My second check looks for breakouts, looking for volatility, volume, support, and resistance. So just quickly, guys, volatility is the unpredictable movement or rapid change of direction in candlesticks. Volume is basically how much money is being spent on an asset or coin, and then support and resistance. These are what I call invisible lines, where the coin price tends to pause, reverse, or even consolidate. My third check is order block. So what I'm looking for here is price action. So there's historical price movements to predict future moves. And then my final check is analysis. So what I'm looking for there is volatility, trend, and supply and demand momentum. Okay, guys, that's trade number one. I'm going to move on to trade number two. Okay, that's trade number two, guys. That's trade number two. Okay, guys, that is trade number three done. Okay, trade number four. And that's trade number five, guys. Five trades. I've got those five trades in about 10, 15 minutes on the same coin. The coin is TNSR USDT. Yeah, the aim is for five trades. So I don't want to be greedy. I don't want to go for any more. Let's stick to the strategy. Let's be really disciplined, guys, and stick with that. Just one final note before we close. Do not think with your mind. Do not make decisions with your heart, and do not let your spirit get emotionally involved, guys. Just follow the strategy. That's rule number one. Completely stick to the strategy.